let's go next to, oh, I don't know. How about Jesse from Melbourne? Jesse from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome. What is it, like 8 a.m. there on Tuesday?
It's about 11 a.m. now.
11 a.m. Wait, so you're
Yeah.
you're 16 hours ahead? Is that even possible?
Apparently so.
Wow, that it seems like it shouldn't be possible, but okay, I believe you, Jesse.
The future is cool.
Yeah.
My question. So I would in Australia last May we had an election, and before the election, the centre right wing government was very corrupt, and so we voted them out pretty heavily.
Okay.
But we had calls for a national anti-corruption commission, which
Yes.
we have in each state. And at the election, the centre left Labor campaigned on it, and they got into government, and it's been legislated. They're going to implement it in a few months now. What I wanted to ask was, what are the chances of that happening in the US, and what impact do you think it would have on the state of the country?
Extremely low. I hate to tell you, it's extremely low. I mean, listen, the House Republicans just took control of the House, and they weakened ethics rules for themselves. There is not an appetite for this in much of the United States.
Yeah, it's sad to hear. But
It's extremely
what
sad.
happened? What did happen in Australia though was each state and territory set up their own version of this beforehand. Do you
Hmm.
think it's likely that any states, particularly the blue states, will look at doing that in the future as well?
Maybe. I mean, the thing is, it'll just end up being like everything else. Something the blue states that don't need to do it will be the only ones that do it.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a bummer, I have to say.
Yeah, well, let's just hope it works out here first. That way, hopefully, will influence other countries to start adopting the same thing, and hopefully lower corruption altogether.
I have never been to Australia or New Zealand, but I would really love to visit. I think it would be an extraordinary experience.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country, lovely people here as well.
What's the deal
Looking
with the
forward to
cuisine
coming
there?
in. We have like a lot of different cuisines, so we eat a lot of foreign food. There's not like too big of an Australian cuisine only. We do eat
Right.
kangaroos. Um, but yeah, there's pretty good restaurants around. Where I live in Melbourne, we're well known for our worldwide restaurants.
Hmm.
So if you come down here, it's a great place to be for just the vibe in the city. Definitely recommend
Can you
Melbourne.
get a good bagel in Melbourne?
I think so. I haven't really thought about that. I'm not too into bagels, but I assume you can.
Hmm. All right. Well, I would be interested in finding out. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
All right,
Hope
Jesse.
you
Thank
enjoy
you
it
very
when you
much for
get
the
down here.
call.
Thank you.
All right. There goes Jesse from Melbourne, Australia. Not super confident on the bagel stuff.